Sup? So, riddle me this. What exactly is randomness? Like, if I use my trusted source Google, it'll say that randomness is the apparent or actual lack in pattern or predictability in information. But I'd beg to differ, because according to Google, it's that we cannot predict the outcome, and the example it gives is a dice, like a coin. But not exactly. You see, when I flip a coin, there are some variables which can decide whether it will be a heads or tails. So it isn't exactly random. I mean, if we measure the variables, we can exactly predict what the outcome will be. That's why there are at this point many machines that have come out which toss the coin and it can get the exact result that you want. How do they do that? Because it knows all the variables and adjusts the flip according to that. In a similar way, if we back engineer that, we can predict if it's heads or tails. Same way with the dice, it's just variables. So technically, it's not randomness but just laziness. I mean, yeah, if I am tossing a coin, I would just say it's random, but it's not random, and I know it now. But I wouldn't be standing there calculating for 2 hours what will the outcome be. So I feel it's just human laziness rather than randomness. And it's not our fault to be lazy. I mean, why would we spend 2 hours knowing to know if it's a heads or a tails? But as always, one teeny tiny exception. So, like I said, there isn't really randomness that much. Like, take a coin, take a horse race. There are just variables. So, if you can calculate the variables, you can get the outcome. With just one exception, quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics is something that is truly random. It's like you cannot really predict what will happen in quantum mechanics. And from the studies that are going on until now, it says it's truly random. But maybe there's a slight chance, predictability. There's a slight chance that maybe in the future we can get some pattern and understand the variables which might be contributing to getting a fixed outcome. So I hope we get this some point of time. But until then, quantum mechanics will be that one thing which is truly random, whereas everything else we're just really lazy. So if you're watching this video until now and if you think there is some contradiction, make sure to share them with me and I'll try my best to read them and answer you my thoughts. I'd love to read if anyone else wants to contradict my statements or wants to prove me wrong. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.